What's up guys, my name is Fran and once again welcome back. So I love things that fly, more specifically drones. Absolutely love drones. And you probably do too and you just don't know it. So not only are drones fun to fly, they also produce amazing cinematic footage. They're featured in all types of Hollywood movies, short films, and even vlogs. But there is one thing about cinematic drones that I don't love, and that's gonna be their price tag. Drones like the DJI Phantom 3 and 4 can cost upwards of $1,000. But what if I told you right now in 2017, you can pick up a drone very similar to a DJI Phantom at a fraction of the cost? Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the 3DR Solo. Okay, so by no means is the 3DR Solo a new drone. In fact, at the time of recording this video, it's a couple years old, but that doesn't mean it's not still very capable. Very similar to more popular drones out there, the 3DR Solo offers GPS-based flight and navigation. This enables some really cool features such as a single button to return to home, or even a flight map that can warn you if you're in a no-fly zone such as near an airport. It also has the ability to take off with a single button, hover in place, and then land with the single button. These features make it really easy to fly. The 3DR Solo also has some built-in presets which allows you to capture some really nice cinematic shots. You can do things such as orbit mode, which will make you orbit around your target, or even a crane shot, which will give you a nice zoom out effect. So another really cool feature of the 3DR Solo is the expandability. The company 3DR encourages manufacturers and consumers alike to create additions or modifications to the drone. For example, one company came up with a tether allowing the 3DR Solo to fly for an unlimited amount of time, while another company came up with a spotlight attachment that allows the 3DR Solo to then turn into an aerial spotlight. While 3DR themselves actually came out with a Sony Sensor attachment. This allows you to attach any E-mount Sony lens to the 3DR Solo. Now that's just me touching on some of the features of the 3DR Solo, but there are a lot more that I haven't even discovered yet. Now at the time of recording this video, you can pick up this feature pack drone for a price tag of only $249, and that includes the gimbal. Now if you're not familiar with what a gimbal is, it's basically a device that can attach a camera preferably and hold it steady, allowing you to capture a nice smooth motion shot while the camera itself might be a little bit jittery and in motion. Now the 3DR Solo isn't a perfect drone. It definitely is going to come with some cons, most notably the size. Personally, I'm probably just saying this because I've been flying the Mavic for so long, but the 3DR Solo is definitely a lot larger of a drone. When you have a drone this big, it is a little bit harder to carry around. So the 3DR Solo is also lacking in the proximity sensor department. Now once again, I'm going to be comparing this to DJI drones, but one sensor that those drones have that I think is really critical to any drone really, and that's going to be the bottom proximity sensor. This gives the drone the capability of knowing whether it's near water or land and giving it the capability of landing correctly. A lot of the times when I'm landing my 3DR Solo, it's sort of landing blindly, and that's one sensor I really wish it had. The other sensors that the DJI drones have, like in the front, back, and the sides, I find those to be a bit of a luxury, as you should be flying with the drone within your line of sight anyway. Now I did want to put a little asterisk next to that $250 price tag, primarily because I am leaving out one important piece of information. So while the 3DR Solo is capable of flying without having an attached camera, it's pretty much a necessity at this point. So if you don't already own a GoPro Hero 3 or GoPro Hero 4 Black, I think you should factor one of those into the cost. Now if you don't already own a GoPro, I think it puts the 3DR Solo in the do not buy category, but it also can come with some benefits of having an attached camera. The ability to change out the camera on the 3DR Solo opens up some new possibilities. For example, you could use something like this. This is the Backbone Ribcage Air. So the Backbone Ribcage Air is a GoPro Hero 4 Black. However, it has been modified to allow you to use different lenses other than the more notorious fisheye lens that normally comes on a GoPro. Having a GoPro that gives you the ability to swap out its lens, as you can imagine, opens up a ton of possibilities. Now, I don't want to get too much into this in this video because I do plan on doing a dedicated video to the Backbone Ribcage Air in the future, but just know that this is a capability of the 3DR Solo. Okay, so the 3DR Solo at its $250 price tag is a fantastic deal, especially if you're looking just to get into the hobby. Even if you're a little bit more of an experienced flyer and you are just looking for more of a cinematic drone, I still think it's a pretty good buy. And I feel like, to me personally, the 3DR Solo paired up with the Ribcage GoPro is actually the perfect combination, and will probably hold me off for quite some time. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video on the 3DR Solo. If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, hit that like button, and if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Once again guys, my name is Fran. Thanks so much for checking out this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.